got us the cover stars for WWE 2K25. And right here, they've gone ahead and put Roman Reigns and Rhea Ripley. Personally, I don't think it's going to be neither of them. That didn't make any sense. Hello. But I don't think it's going to be Rhea Ripley or Roman Reigns. I think it's going to be... You damn right. CM Punk. And the reason I think it's going to be CM Punk is because why would you not capitalize off such a huge return and moment? They rushed their asses off to try and get him to be DLC for 2K24, right? I mean, they fucking worked night and day, I imagine, to go ahead and make that happen. Because, I mean, when you think about when CM Punk returned, it was very late November. By that point, they probably already had most of the DLC confirmed and everything, but obviously they've got this new life cycle now where the DLC is still being released now, even though the game's been out for 6 months. So I think you go with him on the cover, okay? WWE 13 style. And the comments down here say Drew McIntyre bro's been snubbed for a minute. You know what? Low-key wouldn't mind. Someone else has said, oh my god, Drew and Punk cover combo, and 2K25 is in the blocks like on CM Punk's bracelet. Low-key. If you're gonna go ahead and use that fucking bracelet on the marketing for 2K25, then our girl Victoria's gotta get some royalties, you know what I mean? You could do an iconic rivalry showcase and have a Punk Drew cover lean into that. Ooh, okay. I ain't gonna lie, right? I think this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna have CM Punk on the cover, okay? However you want to do it, whether it's that 2K WWE 13 style or whatever you want to do, I think Punk cover, Punk showcase, Punk career showcase. And I forget which recent game it was, but in one of the recent games we should have had Punk versus Cena at Money in the Bank 2011, but obviously Punk was in AEW, so I feel like you run that back, do a bit of a Punk career showcase, or if you want to leave Punk until the next year, you know, Hall of Fame style. I don't know when he's getting inducted, but he's gonna get inducted. So maybe you keep the Punk showcase until he actually retires. I don't know. Dominic Mysterio. This is the true cover star. Low-key chicken tendies deluxe edition. I mean, he's cooking here. Roman deserves a solo cover, to be honest. I mean, I agree, but at the same time, I feel like if they didn't do it during his, you know, 1,000+ day reign, are they gonna do it now? Maybe, because he just lost the title. I can see that. I would go with Roman, but I kind of feel like it'll be The Rock or Punk. The Rock. Wait, what?
The Rock just got word. It's about drive. It's about power.
Never mind then. The Rock is on the cover of 2K25. My bad. EO on one side and LA Knight on the other side and Roman in the middle. Low-key SmackDown versus Raw style. Wait a minute. We need to bring back the multi-superstar covers SmackDown versus Raw style, okay? I did an SVR 2010 type cover, okay? You guys got to get creative with that shit. I know it's the 2K style to just have it be a bit more simple and a bit more in that classic 2K style, but fuck it. Let's mix it up. GTA 6 is dropping next year. Nuketown 2025, we're here. Come on, Skate 4 is on the horizon. Let's just go for it. Fuck it. Oh, yeah. Joe Hendry on the cover. I mean, low-key, if they did it, they did a version where Joe Hendry was like on the reversible and it was inside the case, because barely anyone buys like actual, you know, like physical games anymore. I feel like a lot of people are now digital. So just be fun with it. Why not? I mean, hey, The Rock, yeah, the 2K14 cover. I don't think The Rock will be on the cover. I can't see it. Should be Pat McAfee and all his friends each getting their own variant covers. Yeah, if you want to see the world fucking burn. R-Truth, that's another good suggestion. Low-key, I wouldn't be mad at it. I mean, it's definitely not gonna happen, but hey, shout out to Ron Killings, man. That's my guy right there. I love that guy. Yeah, a lot of these comments are saying it's CM Punk. How can it not be CM Punk? You know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna capitalize on that at this point. Like, he's gonna get the red carpet. We're running it back 13 style, okay? Why do I keep wanting to call it 2K13? It wasn't 2K. Favorite fan sign, Goldberg eats corn the long way. Is that a motherfucking Deadlock reference? I just missed in my pants.
It's all about coming. There's no doubt about it.
I just opened this fan sign from the comment section. Dom sniffs, lives farts. Ran into Cody Rhodes at Dulles Airport on the 24th of August. Wow, on Kobe Day, you meet fucking Cody Rhodes. That's kind of crazy. I don't know what the correlation was there between Kobe and Cody, but Kobe Rhodes. That's... I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Cody. You keep putting on more tan, you're gonna look like... Sure, let me tell you something. That man in real life, tanned. Gunther has had 98 televised matches in WWE and has only walked to the ring without a championship around his waist for 27 of them. He has walked in as champ for 72% of his matches in WWE because he's the fucking gout, mate. Don't mess with Gunther. He's the fucking guy, alright? I fucking love Gunther. I love Gunther. Look at him, mate. Look at him with all the championships. Well, that's actually outside of WWE, but That's the progress title right there, mate. Sorry, I'm gonna stop this now. Shout out to Gunther. I'm saluting so hard that my hand is curved. Word to Biggie in the New Day podcast. But hey, man, Fat Gunther, Fat Walter from NXT UK. Man, I gotta go back and watch that Ilya Dragunov match sometime soon, because that shit was... Day 2, The Miz is most underrated, now the most overrated in WWE history. Okay, I feel like I made this post. I was literally in my last video just talking about how underrated The Miz is, and I agree with you. He is super underrated.
He's
but with
indeed
that being
awesome.
said, who's the most overrated? Ooh, that's a good question, you know. I know it's very easy to go ahead and be like, oh, Natalya returned in Canada. Listen, I understand it's easy to go ahead and slander Natalya, but she is solid, and she has been solid the whole time. And she's also wildly entertaining on the E! Network on Total Divas. So, fucking underrated. That's right, I said it, that's right. You know what, right? While we're talking about people that are overrated, I feel like someone that gets put in that column that gets a little too much hate recently is Jey Uso. A lot of people are like, oh, he's just a yeet merchant. Jey Uso is fucking solid in the ring. I would dare to say great, actually. I understand that you can go ahead and say, oh, he's just a super kick merchant. All he does is yeet. He's just playing to what's working right now. You can't hate that. So I think Jey Uso would be in the overhated. I don't even think there's an overhated column there, but I don't even know if she's necessarily overrated, but type shit like low-key, Sasha's a little. And hey, I'm not even saying Mercedes ain't fucking legit, okay? She's the legit boss. She's fucking the CEO. She's great. But I feel like she's fantastic, but I almost feel like people treat her as if she's like a god.
Back-to-back videos, I've slandered Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks. What am I doing? What am I trying to incite a riot? Oh no.
Taker's worst ever attire. Bearing in mind this was at the height of his ABA run. Ooh. Yeah, no, I'll be honest though, Kane's attire here, what was he thinking? What the fuck is that? Ew, that shit is gross. That's not red, that's like an out-of-date version of whatever. I hate every attire I'm seeing in this, except the purple there. That's pretty sweet, but even, no, I'm not, nah. What is the best choice that WWE has made in 2024? I go first. I think that Tiffy is the perfect example of predictable but correct. Her was the best choice possible to win the Money in the Bank. Her fit, why, what? Okay, the spelling here is pissing me off a little bit. Okay, you know, she fits so well with the briefcase pink. I don't know what's going on. It's stressing me out. Obviously, with this picture, I'm looking at the obvious. That Vought sticker on the Money in the Bank briefcase is so hilarious. I absolutely love that the boys have slowly been seeping into the WWE system. Like, we had Cody as Homelander. We've got Vought International on the briefcase. The boys were sponsoring Money in the Bank. I love that show as well, by the way. Gen V, the boys, perfect across the board. But I also feel like you can't go ahead and say best choice in 2024 without talking about Cody finishing the story. Like, surely when we look back on this year, that right there is like the choice, you know, like that's the one. Because lest we forget, and dare I bring it up,
it almost didn't happen, so...
Giving Jimmy Uso a badass theme song. Yeah, that theme is way too fucking good for him. I'm sorry. His aura used to be decent. Now it's like here compared to his brother. Yeah, man. Having TNA and NXT collab, that's a good one. I do love that. Jordan Grace was just on NXT, had a good match with Sol Ruka. Signing Jacob Fatu, the man is a future world champ, you damn right. Which result will you change? Only one. Ooh, okay, so we've got Brock Lesnar beating Kofi in very quick fashion on the SmackDown Fox premiere. We've got Roman Reigns winning the 2015 Royal Rumble. We've got Goldberg beating The Fiend and the streak ending. See, here's the thing, right? Roman winning the Rumble, like he was always going to get pushed. Even if he didn't win the Rumble, he would have won at Fastlane or whatever was going to happen. He was always going to make it to Brock Lesnar. Or, you know, he was always going to, that was always going to happen, all right? Goldberg beating The Fiend is, that was a very bad decision, and that pay-per-view mostly stinks. Undertaker's streak ending, kind of fire. Kind of fire in hindsight, kind of fire. You can debate all day about who you think it should have been, but regardless, it was a fire moment and it lives in infamy, okay? Kofi might be my choice because we did all this fucking shit. This beautiful fucking moment. Kofi Mania, man. Kofi did it. Kofi did it. And in comes Brock Lesnar. Seriously, yeah, no, I'm picking Brock and Kofi because Kofi deserved a better ending to his reign, okay? Even if it had to end at some point, that's fine, but you could have at least given him a 25-minute match with Brock on SmackDown. You could have done that. That was a choice. But then also, now that I'm looking at it, I do kind of like the idea of The Undertaker just going 22-0 and then just retiring, or maybe going to 25-0 and then just retiring. That kind of, it would have saved his aura because his aura fell off. I would go nuts if this is the mystery tag partner swap. Okay, but I also don't know if they're gonna do the Joe Hendry on main roster thing just yet. I feel like it's a little niche right now. Maybe I don't know if the main roster crowd is really gonna get behind it. Maybe they will, maybe they know, but I don't know. Never underestimate the power of a gimmick change. POV, it's the early 90s in WCW and you just don't have the right talent. Okay, so they've got, is that Undertaker there, I think? We got Stone Cold Steve Austin, we've got Terror Rising, aka Triple H, we've got Edge, Mick Foley, we've got, is that, I want to say that's Scott Hall, but I can't entirely see. And then I don't know who that green person is. I could not tell you. This does remind me, though. I know a lot of you have been like, oh, Deonte, you should revisit more best episodes. I feel like I'm mixing in best episodes. Like we did the best SummerSlam of all time. We've done the best Raw of all time. I just feel like generally the worst episodes draw better, and they're more fun because the best episodes, a lot of it is just me being like, haha, wrestling, wow. But the worst episodes, it's kind of fun because it's so bad it's hilarious, you know, and I kind of enjoy that more. But we will revisit more best stuff, and linking back to the post here, the best WCW of all time, I've got to do that. I've got to go back because we did the worst one, and so we will do the best WCW of all time at some point. WWE 20th anniversary celebration, October 4th 2019. Wow, we've got Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Alexa, I retired from that kind of nonsense behavior actually about a month ago, so I'm not going to say anything. You look great, Lexi. You look awesome.
It took my breath away.
This man said, shit I've been on, like I'm pulling up to that Fox premiere type shit, like what a bang bang type shit I've been on though. Mick Foley. This guy always, oh, the wire's, oh, help me. The wire is tangled. Oh, Mick Foley always looks real chill is what I was trying to say. Good grief. He always looks hella chill. And have we revisited Holy Foley yet? I haven't. Oh my God. Holy Foley's been on the list since like day one of the golden era of the WWE Network series. I need to go watch an episode of Holy Foley, mainly for Noel. Anyway, oh, sorry, that's a red card. That's a red card from me. We've got Andrade and Charlotte Flair. Those guys have been together forever at this point. That's crazy. You've also got Ric Flair and his wife in the background. I can't see you two without thinking about the picture. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, jeez, this guy. You know, I got nothing to say. Met Matt Hardy today at work. Wow, look at this. Yeah, that's I love to see it. Can you imagine you're just having like a super normal day at work? You're working at like B&Q, or I think the equivalent in America is Home Depot. But can you imagine you're just having a super normal day at work? You know, you go ahead, you stack up a ladder or something in the corner, and then you turn around. Matt Hardy, what? Do you want to buy a ladder? And he's like, yeah. I drew Ilya Dragunov. Whoa, look at that. That's beast. Holy shit. Some iconic moments of this era. Oh, good lord, that's a lot of reading. Please just show me in picture form. Thank you. So we got Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 32. Very iconic. Yep, Hell in a Cell 2022 against Seth Rollins for Cody. That was very iconic. His return a few months before that. Brock tipping over the ring. That was insane. Logan Paul winning the United States title. Okay, I'll go ahead and say that's a pretty key moment of the era, purely because, I mean, who would have really expected him to be that good so fast? And, you know, that's a meteoric rise if I've ever seen one. Edge's final match in WWE, or maybe his final match. Who knows if he's going to retire in AEW or not? I don't know. We'll see what happens with Edge, but either way, that's my goat right there. I love him. What exactly is the... Did he die? What exactly is the iconic moment here? Raw Hulk Hogan returns. Shut the fuck up. Stone Cold versus Kevin Owens, very iconic. I mean, nobody saw that coming. Yep, WrestleMania 39, Cody does not finish the story. The unveiling of the new title at Night of Champions. Gunther's IC title reign. Yep. KSI being on SmackDown and getting RKO'd. Yep. Cody finishing the story. Yep. Yep, that was a fantastic main event of night one. And CM Punk returning at Survivor Series. Almost a W list, okay? Almost. I don't know what the fuck that Hulk Hogan thing was all about. That was... yeah, no, the comments are right. Where is Sammy turning on Roman? That definitely goes above any of the Logan Paul moments. I mean, what the hell is this? Pretty Deadly, spotted Pretty Deadly in Edmonton on my route home tonight. It's a bit weird. It's a little weird. It's a little creepy. I'm a little bit, you know, like they don't know they're being photographed, so maybe you just don't do that. Why are there no more heel Royal Rumble winners? And we got Randy Orton 2009. Surely there has been one, right? Rhea Ripley was definitely a heel in 2023 when she won the Rumble. If Jeff did not have any drug issues, how do you think his career would have turned out? I remember Jeff Hardy winning at Armageddon against Edge and HHH was something surreal. Man was over as heck. Yeah, man. Love the charismatic enigma. And you know what? I can actually foresee a Seth Rollins rivalry in the mid-2010s, right around the time he turned on the Shield. I can see that for Jeff Hardy, okay? And I can also even see Jeff Hardy going down to NXT for one of those takeovers, like a Dallas or something, or maybe even a London, and feuding with Demon Finn Balor, like proper style. I can see that happening if he never had any drug issues and if he never left WWE. I can see it. But I do kind of feel like it's a bit of a catch-22 with Jeff Hardy, because the way he wrestles and the way he has wrestled his entire career is kind of indirectly what led to the drug abuse, you know, like all that pain he was going through from the insane shit he's been doing for the last 20-30 years. So it's like, you remove the extreme, you remove the drugs, but if you remove the drugs, then you don't have the extreme. And then who is Jeff Hardy?